to tell us what game.
What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up, my students? Hello, hello, hello. We are live. Welcome all. Welcome everybody. Here, let's see how weird this looks. Oh, that's a light bulb. Hello. What the fuck do we got going on here? We got some hotness going. That's what we got going here. Get on back there. Yeah. What is up, my beautiful people? We got ourselves a wonderful stream today. We are going to be questioning many things. Just gotta say, fuck trains. How about that? That's all I gotta say. You know what's up, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know, now you know. My name is Professor Void, and I am here to teach you today on the subject of dragons. And today we're going to be combining, well, right now, at least Monday, we dove into, well, the basics. We did a little bit of a wiki dive. We checked out all the different dragons that were all a part of like the different cultures and everything. And it was very interesting. And it was very, very interesting on just like what is out there and who needs to see and what is the hell is going on with everything that's all about. So we are going to dive a little bit more into the specific issues. You see, there's many questions with dragons that are very specific, and I've asked plenty of you to tell me what exactly are we trying to figure out with dragons and stuff, how to change into one. We got many different questions ranging from do dragons even exist? What do dragons symbolize in the world all around us? Why do dragons like virgins? Do they like virgins? Is it just like a stipulation and stuff? We'll figure that out. And there, hey, look at that. There's chat. And there's me. And there's me again. Hello. Hello, me. Hope you're doing well. Hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. There we go. What was that? As you can see, there's been some minor changes. We have chat. We have chat now in YouTube and Twitch. Hello, people on YouTube. Hello, people on Twitch. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Well, let's see here. I wonder if I can just like adjust a few things without getting too greedy. Yeah, then turn it down a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, my portal, if that's what we're gonna call it. Yeah, no, my portal is acting up a little bit weird, but now I think we're back. I think we're good. All right, we're gonna be drinking a lot of water today. A little bit of a dribble, but fuck them. Now, gotta get the spectacles on. All right. Now, come here. So, what do we got going on for today? So, we're going to be diving into the specifics of all of the different questions that we might have for dragons. And there's plenty of things that we can go about. Usually we start off with, looking for the question, looking for an article onto the question, see if there's experts studying it, and then we're going to dive into the certain videos. And all of you that are going to be joining live, make sure to stop by and drop a question in the chat. We're going to be diving into it. We're going to be diving into this for quite some time. And we're gonna have fun with it. This is like where we kind of get into the rabbit hole of things and we get into like interesting concepts and stuff. So I'm super excited to see what we find in there. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. Now, let's see what we have in store for the first questions of the day. All right. So, first questions is a heavy one on our mind. Do dragons exist? Nobody's ever found a real-life dragon. And there are no fossils of them. So it's reasonable to say that they do not exist and never have. Well, what the fuck? Come on. We gotta dive deeper into this. Please tell me. There has to be more. By Josh Gabatis. Hardly anyone believes in dragons nowadays. Despite all the effort the Game of Thrones special effects team have put into making their creations look realistic, nobody has ever found a real life dragon, and there are no fossils of them. So it is reasonable to say that they don't exist or ever have. But could they have? That is the question. Are dragons as we understand them genuinely impossible? Is it simply that evolution has not yet thrown them up? Thrown them up. Let's imagine, what would it be like if dragons really did exist? Not creatures that just look alike dragons, but actually flying dragons that breathe fire. How would such animals have evolved? What would their place in the ecosystem be? Our ancestors had no need to employ high-tech computer wizardry to create convincing dragons. Most people at some point in their history have believed that the dragon was real. Tyler, welcome. Yes, I know. It's me and the boys here today. Decided to rock the tank top. It's getting pretty hot in here, especially with the subject that we're talking about. But again, in its pages, calling me a cutie pie. Look at you, Tyler. Hey, I love, what was it? By the way, first of all, let me just spread the good word in here. If you need to know what good art is, please go check out my boy Tyler Art. Right up there. That son of a gun. He's making a mech right now, and it's fucking pog. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna say it. I'm speaking facts. Love you, boo. But back to what we're here for, to talk about and learn about dragons. In its pages, Jones asks why myths about dragons are so ubiquitous. Fuck me. What is that? What is that? All right, students, you know what the game is. How Jay say, baby. Come on now. All right, say it loud and proud for the people in the back. Ubiquitous. Oh yeah, I know that one. I think I do. Hold up. What is the meaning behind it? Is the music too loud? I hope it's not too loud. Presenting, appearing, or found everywhere. Ubiquitous. Presenting, appearing, and found everywhere. Hey, you guys want to know what? You guys want to know what good art is and stuff like that? You'll find you. Wait a minute. Hold up. Present, appearing, or found everywhere. Tyler's good art is ubiquitous. There it is. Now, his art involves monkeys. What? On the African savanna, troops of vervet monkeys face three kinds of predators: snakes, eagles, and big cats, each of which is recognized with a specific alarm call. This alarm calling behavior has been extensively studied and used to understand analogous fuck me. LJ, say, come on, we need you again. Analogous.
Analogous.
Comparable to in certain respect. Ah. Oh, geez, okay. That scared the shit out of me. Analogous behavior. Jones suggests that the dragon is an amalgam. Oh, is it an amalgam of these basic primate fears? The sinus scaliness and the sinus scaliness of the snake, the wings of the eagle, and the jaws and claws of a big cat combine to form a fearsome memory in an ancient part of our brains. It is a neat idea, albeit one that is virtually impossible to test. What certainly is true is that when imagining dragons, people have always taken the cue from reality. The ancient Chinese philosopher Wang Fu even echoed Jones' theory when he described dragons as possessing the necks of snakes, the claws of eagles, and the souls of tigers. Well, there you go. Maybe they're all just a base part of our fears here. Maybe you're not. Maybe so. But we shall have to see. I mean, like I don't mind the cute music and shit, but like fantasy and dreamy music is like on here, and it's like, come on, you can like do like a little bit about there. Ah, fuck it, it's cute. It's cute as fuck. That's what we're all about here. We're all about that cute shit. But to find something that looks more like dragons as we imagine them, we need to look at animals from the distant past. Whatever cultures they appear in, dragons are always reptilian. That means the Mesozoic era is the place to start. It lasted about 252 million years ago until 66 million years ago, and is known as the Age of Reptiles. The most famous Mesozoic reptiles are, of course, the dinosaurs. The similarities between dinosaurs and dragons are well documented. There's a long history in China of identifying fossilized dinosaur bones as those of dragons. Paleontologists have also playfully nodded to dragons when naming their new discoveries. In the dinosaur pantheon, we have everything from Dragon King of Hogwarts, spiky-headed, a Pasacalala, to the Dragon of Qijing, 50-foot-long sauropod. Based on their appearance, as well as their taste of large prey like knights and fair maidens, any real-life dragons would have filled a similar niche to what occupied by the apex predator as the T-Rex. So basically, Jurassic Park is a fantasy. It's a modern fantasy. It practically is, technically. Well, however, a closer look at a dragon anatomy suggests it could be wrong to group them with such creatures taxonomically. I fucking nailed that, I think. Instead, the two distinct dragon body forms hint at two alternative evolutionary scenarios. The first group of dragons contains the long of China. We talked about this. And the Drakon of ancient Greece, and the Old English worm. These are all dragons with elegant bodies and small legs, like wiener dogs, or no legs at all, like snakes. In appearance, these creatures are essentially snakes, so we should look at the snake family tree. There's a fossil evidence to suggest that the first snakes evolved from burrowing lizards. Those legs shrank and eventually disappeared as they adapted to an underground lifestyle. This fits with many classical depictions of subterranean dragons, such as the Nidhogg of Norse legend of the Greek Earth Dragon. Hey, Mr. Positive. Ah, you're checking us out all the way from Hawaii. Welcome! Welcome to the Professor Void Show! We're diving into dragons today. take a seat and learn something new. Or hopefully, you know, it doesn't skip out on you. But we're gonna learn. We're gonna learn. Oh, we're gonna learn. Hey, oh, damn. Oh, shit. Fuck. Damn. Fuck. Talk about it. What sets these creatures apart from your average snake is their size. However, that is not a major problem. We only need to look at the fossil records to find some truly dragon-sized snakes. Oh shit. A 40-foot, 12-meter long, with a body as thick as a man's waist. The mighty Titanoba was a true monster. It could easily have been ancestors of a lineage gigantic serpentine dragons. Serpentine dragons. Oh. But when you think dragon, chances are you are not thinking of a giant snake. You are imagining the type of dragon. A creature with large, leathery wings bursting from its shoulders. In short, you are imagining a creature from an anatomical perspective should not exist. Oh. Bow, 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 bow. Among animals with backbones, wings have evolved 3 separate times in birds, bats, and pterosaurs. Each time they evolved in roughly the same way. Non-flying ancestors gradually transformed their forelimbs into membranous wings supported by modified fingers, little pincers. Oh right, yeah, no, that's like the freaky shit where like it's actually like their wings are just long ass fingers. They're like long webbed fingers if you really look at it. Hold up. I wonder if I can see if I can find it. Like an X-ray. I'm trying to figure out if I can like find the bone structure. Oh my. Oh. Hey, oh. Oh, never mind. Oh, look at that. Look at this tiny little, just like you have like these massive ass wings, and then you just get these little like, gonna get you. We're gonna get you. Come here. Come here. We're gonna get you. Right there. That's a little fucky. That meat. Now, non-flying ancestors gradually transform their forelimbs into membranous wings supported by modified fingers. This means that for a vertebrate, having wings is a trade-off. You could have... I'm gonna just turn this down. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn that down a bit. Body plans are highly conserved, so while it is not possible to imagine a 6-limbed vertebrate, the evolutionary leap requires is huge. Huge. When extra limbs do occur, they tend not to be adaptive. Instead, they are the result of birth defects, or in the case of some unfortunate frogs, parasitic infection. Fuck. So the only way to actually like really get a dragon is for someone just to really fuck up evolutionary wise, or to Frankenstein monster the son of a bitch. All right. Okay. Which I think, like, I never really thought about that. Like, yeah, technically, like, wings are a limb. So you would have to, like, somehow evolutionary wise be able to try to justify like, hey, I not only do I need to run fast, I need to fucking fly also to get away from things. Like honestly, that would, like, when you really think about it, evolutionary wise, it wouldn't really work. At least like for dragons to exist, at least wyverns they could exist. Wyverns have more, are able to exist because they have more of like pterodactyl. But then if you try to like put, but say that like an actual dragon, 4 limbs and wings, it would be almost impossible. Because again, evolution has to justify that. Why do you have to fly? Unless dragons are like really teeny tiny. Like bugs. Perfect example, like bugs. Bugs have multiple limbs because they are very tiny. They need to get the hell out of there. Perhaps this is why so many modern fantasy films, from Harry Potter to Hobbit, the classic 6-limbed dragon has been ditched in favor of a sleeker 4-limbed model, such as the creature known as the wyvern, and is at least anatomically more realistic. Very true. There is still the not insignificant problem of how to get these enormous creatures off the ground. Unfortunately for dragons, another group of prehistoric reptiles give their ambition for flight some hope. Named after the dragon from Uzbek folk culture, the giant Azdarchi Pterosaur. Oh god, let's pull up a picture of this bad boy. Dude sounds nasty. No way. Wait. Holy shit, look at this. Aramburguragenia Philadelphia. Oh, these are Philadelphians. Got it. Or these are what Philadelphians evolutionized from. These are your ancestors. Nice. Huh. Holy shit. Is that a fucking... Holy shit. Yeah, but these dudes must have like brittle ass bones. Probably. Or perhaps the largest animals ever to take flight. And the group most likely gave rise to real-life dragons. An image by... I think we just pulled that one up. Yeah, we just pulled that one up. Standing as tall as a giraffe. And the largest Ashdarchids had a wingspan of around 36 feet. These enormous animals could fly, but doing so required a set of specific adaptations, which included, hollow skeleton. Yeah, they barely, maybe a gust of wind would probably have to set them flight. It would still be weighed like maybe a ton. To minimize weight and sturdy upper arm bones, which to anchor massive flight muscles. Our hypothetical dragons would need the same adaptations. These would also have to make certain anatomical sacrifices. When birds fly, they get 90% of their launch power from their back legs, and then they transfer over to their wings, says Witten. That means they need to have much bigger bodies because they need to have 2 big sets of muscles to get into their arm. Fucking, that's what they need. Pterosaurs, on the other hand, relied on their already considerable front limb wing strength to launch themselves into the sky. They don't need to worry about carrying all their leg muscles into the air with them after they've taken off, says Witten. That, of course, means that they can get much bigger. In other words, the largest pterosaurs only got that big by having relatively small torsos and legs. Birds get to about 80 kilograms, 176. Damn, that's as heavy as they can ever get and still fly. Whereas flying pterosaur, a flying pterosaur, can get 4 times that weight. Not even 1,000 pounds. I don't even think old boy's breaking. Oh no, he's definitely breaking 500, but still, holy shit. I mean, like, is it fucking Christmas? What's going on here? Our dragons would have to make the same trade-off. It does not diminish them too much, but it does conify their bulky, lumbering depiction of them to the scrap heap. So dragons are gonna have to be skinny. Our boys are gonna have to lean up. They're gonna have to cut. That's what they're gonna have to do. That's a weightlifting term. Is either bulk or cut. Gotcha. So let's suppose that our proposed dragons were offshoot of giant Azadirchid pterosaurs, or another similar group of flying reptiles that evolved in parallel. How feasible are some of their other more magical attributes? Mythological dragons are often highly intelligent. This can manifest in a kind of malevolent cunning that they use to outwit potential dragon slayers, or in the case of Eastern dragons, immense wisdom that is shared with only the most fortunate humans, the OGs. Either way, dragons possess cognitive ability that do not usually associate with reptiles. Where the fuck did I go? Associated with reptiles. Historically, scientists have used the term reptilian to describe the parts of the human brain associated with the basic functions such as breathing. Reptiles themselves have often been described in such terms, that is driven by instinct and non-intellect. However, in recent years, scientists have begun exploring reptile intelligence in more considering ways, designing reptilian specific tasks that probably test their intellectual limits. I think we already had a villain that did this. Am I wrong? Like, am I wrong here, students? No, they don't see me. What the fuck? Where's my thing? Oh, I'm an idiot. Is that a thing? That's probably a thing. Croc. I think it was Croc. Yeah. It wasn't that the scientist? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think we spent a good amount of time onto this. Let's move on. All right, we're having a lot of fun here, so we're gonna dive a little bit more into other parts here. So, now what the hell do these bad boys symbolize? So, okay, that's actually really cool. Now that I think about it, like how to actually try to justify them bad boys from moving around and stuff like that. That's kind of cool. People need to stop trying to fucking call me here. Let's see here. All right, what? Oh, nice. Okay, we got right into it. Actually, hold up. Come on. Jeez, we're like missing it. Ooh, okay, here, let's go. Let's check this part out. We're gonna jump onto a quick little video here. Mm. Oh, fuck me. I didn't know your boy talking about mad dragons. Let's go.
So you like these kind of far out there ideas. How do you like this idea? There's a group of people that say that dragons were real, and I'll explain.
Ooh.
So around the same time period, so to speak, and I'm not one of these people, so I'm probably going to get the details wrong
like
a little
Matthew
bit.
McConaughey movie right now.
Yeah, seriously. But so around the same time period in China, South America, Africa, all these different Rome, all these places, images depicted people fighting dragons, right? And every dragon was slightly different, but it was all a giant scaly animal that could fly. So when you break that down, you think about the fact that large birds had a hard time being fossilized.
Some of them actually pointed out to being actually more towards serpents and stuff like that. Ooh, technically, yeah. No, I'm kidding. This guy looks like he believes in dragons. I don't know if it's just the hairdo or something, that tight beard. I've always felt guys with I always felt sketched out with guys with tight beards like that. I don't know, like his face is, like the roundness of his face is showing off too much. I'm judging him.
Because their bones are so porous, right? So because bones, they have like hollowish bones, they break down very easily and they don't fossilize. So the group that says this, basically they're saying the evidence is the reason there's no fossils of dragons is because they had bird bones and they were actually very delicate animals. But a handful of these small population of these giant flying lizards existed, and
did my dude just say lip?
Bones, and they were actually very delicate animals. But a handful of these small population of these giant flying lizards existed, and basically encompassed all these different countries where they all depicted fighting dragons in their own way. And they were all killed off by, knights or whatever it is, and then didn't fossilize.
What?
So it's like the science is saying that if there were lizards big enough to fly around and eat people, they didn't have bones that could fossilize.
So it'd be like an eagle.
Right. And that's why all these human populations around the world have depictions of them, because they did actually exist.
Now, are there any stories of dragons written in the times of people that they actually had the written word, or is it just?
Have you heard my boy Puff? Like, come on, Joe. Like, you know Puff. Puff the magic motherfucking dragon. Come on now.
Just depictions?
I don't know. Not my field.
That would be interesting, because are these depictions ancient accounts told by generation after generation, passed down?
I think so. I don't know. I don't know anything about dragons or whether it's real, but I think it's interesting to think, oh, well, the science supports that if there were flying lizards, their bones wouldn't have fossilized, and these have been passed down, stories that have been exaggerated and passed down from generation to generation.
And some of them breathe fire, but some of them don't, depending upon
which culture it was significant to.
I wonder what the fire is supposed to represent. Or they're just people are full of shit.
Probably that one.
Yeah, it's probably made it sound even cooler.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Not only did I kill him, he was trying to burn me.
Do you
think that? Do you hold any weight? Do you think that holds any weight?
No,
that there was actually dragons?
I mean, we know there were large flying lizards during the times of dinosaurs, right? The only weight that it could possibly hold is that a few of those somehow survived much later than we previously thought. But do I think that there were dragons attacking human beings and civilizations? No, I don't. But it's still interesting.
It's so much cooler if there were.
Right.
And the fact that we know that pterodactyls did exist, that's cool.
Right.
It would be way cooler as if they existed with people.
Right, 2,000 years ago.
Why is that? But why is that so much cooler to us?
I don't know.
It's people would dedicate giant chunks of their life trying to find out if pterodactyls did coexist.
You guys are too busy worry about if I'm going to make the 5:05 fucking rush hour and shit like that. People want to change. I mean, I had to get all deep talk and everything, but I mean, that's just what's up. People want excitement in their life. I guess that's why. Shit be boring as fuck.
With human beings at one point in time. They really would.
Absolutely.
Many of you, there was a 100-foot pterodactyl snatching kids.
It'd be terrifying.
Oh my god.
Would you know about the Moa eagle?
Yeah. The Haast eagle.
The Haast, exactly.
Yeah.
So I call it Moa eagle because they used to attack Moas.
They
with
weren't
the Haast
that
eagle.
big.
No, but they did supposedly snatch Maori children. Yeah.
But when I Googled it, I remember. I think the large ones were like 40 pounds or something like that.
Fuck, what was that
think they were that
scene?
Is that all it is?
Yeah, like an eagle is really light.
Right, but their wingspan is still enormous. Yeah,
I mean they have incredible power. Like when
Yeah.
you see an eagle snatching a salmon with its claws and fly away with this 10-pound salmon,
Right.
And I mean that's insane.
it is.
Because that salmon probably weighs more than it,
Right.
right?
Pterodactyls
Birds
are probably
weird,
the
right? They
scariest
sit on
looking
you like,
one.
oh, you're not very heavy.
No, they don't
You
weigh
know?
anything. And again, that goes back to that whole hollow bone type thing.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why chickens are strange because they're fat.
Yeah.
They weigh a lot. Like you pick up a chicken, you're like, you fat fuck, you can't even fly. But bird, like a hawk, fairly light.
Yeah.
For what it.
Yeah. Anybody that's trying to talk mad shit about pterodactyls right now, come at me with that. You're telling me that like it like, and people that still want that shit around, like you're gonna be going against. Hold on, let's just get right. Yeah, let's just get right to it. Yeah, right here in that scene. Yeah. This part in the Jurassic Park 3, this motherfucker like taking off the parachute. This is exactly what's happening. Fuck that shit. Yeah, shit's crashing and stuff like that. You're investing in a big ass bird and shit. You go in the water? Nah, fuck that. Yeah, you lucky shot. Lucky fucking shot. Hold up, where's the scene? Where's the scene where like old boy's like getting like stabbed to death? Oh, and the little shitty ass birds. You're fucking dead. That kid is dead. Dead. Look at his face. Ah, I'm dead. That's what he's saying. That is exactly what he's saying. You know what? I think we're good.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think was the biggest Haast eagle. How big was the Haast eagle? But they were hunted by people,
Right.
Because they posed a threat. Right?
And because
People are fucking awesome too. Well, just dangerous, but I mean, you gotta give some kind of respect to humans just surviving this long.
people hunted the moa to extinction, that giant bird that that the Haast eagle primarily preyed on, and so the twofold kind of made them collapse.
Yeah, large, gigantic, ancient things.
8.5. Let's see.
Tell us, Jamie.
Wingspan, for a female is typically 8.5 feet, possibly up to 10 in a few cases.
Why female? I'm trying to talk
That's
about
just the
dudes,
first thing
bro.
I see.
I want to know about the big dudes.
Males 25 pounds, females 31 pounds.
Oh, females are
Females
bigger.
are bigger, yeah.
Matriarchal.
Largest
society,
female could
yeah.
have been 36 pounds in mass.
Yeah,
But
that's
still
not that big.
But a 10-foot wingspan is pretty huge.
Oh, huge. Yeah, I mean,
And you know, talons, they've got
Yeah. Fucking shit's crazy. Shit is crazy. I'd be down to be convinced. Fuck yeah. That a dragon could actually exist? Sure.
Hi, this is Julian from Minute Earth. Dragons don't exist.
Fuck.
But if they did, which would be pretty cool,
No.
they need to conform to Earth's biological and physical rules. So we figured we'd make a fun video about which of these famous fantasy dragons would have the best shot at being more than just fantasy. To rank these dragons' believability,
All right.
we'll
Who's gonna be
start the
chilling with
most
us?
egregiously unnatural characteristic of dragons and move up from there. Look, obviously dragons breathe fire, but we looked into it, and the only thing that even comes close to that in nature is the bombardier beetle, which fires boiling hot liquid from its butt to burn its enemies. Not exactly fire breathing. So let's just move.
You give me a pot of chili, you'll see me. I'll shit lava. Boom, baby. Oh.
Move on to the issue of limbs. Most Western depictions of dragons, like on the Welsh flag, have 4 legs and 2 wings for
Right.
a total of 6 limbs. But all bony creatures on land or in the air evolved from a 4-limbed fish whose body is the blueprint for every other bony creature, including a hypothetical dragon, clearly a bony creature. This would make it very unlikely for a 6-limbed dragon to have evolved on Earth.
Called it.
That's why some fantasy writers, filmmakers, and game designers have used real bats, birds, and pterosaurs as models for their 4-limbed dragons. So we're placing all these 6-limbed dragons in the bottom tier, including the Smaug from the theatrical release of the first Hobbit film. The Smaug from the second film, however, gets to move on, since the filmmakers removed his front legs, not because they particularly cared about Earth's evolutionary history, but because they thought it would make for a more expressive performance. A wingless 4-legged dragon would be accurate too, but without magical flight like in Eastern depictions of dragons, that's basically just a lizard. So let's talk about wings. Animals need them in order to fly, which means they need big chest muscles to flap their wings, which means they need a tall ridge on their specially modified sternums called a keel for the muscles to attach to. A dragon without a keel couldn't have the muscles needed to power fast enough flight to keep its massive body in the air. That means it's the end of the line for these smooth-chested beauties. But a keel alone is not enough to fly. Any creature that wants to fly also needs the right combination of weight, wing size, and flight speed.
How dare you.
The more a creature weighs, the bigger its wings need to be, or the faster it needs to fly to generate the necessary lift to keep it afloat. For example,
it's
penguins,
kiwi,
which
right?
do
Yeah.
have a keel, could in principle fly despite their comically small wings, but they would have to go nearly as fast as a commercial airliner and deal with ludicrous forces on their wings. The Quetzalcoatlus pterosaur, thought to be the largest flying animal to have ever existed, had a 12-meter wingspan, which kept its 250 kilograms aloft at a reasonable 80-kilometer-per-hour speed. Naturally, we painstakingly calculated the weights and wing sizes of all our remaining dragon contenders and found they all had wings too small for their weight, meaning they'd need to fly at ridiculously fast speeds in order to sustain flight.
Oh, shit.
And the forces involved would destroy any flesh and bone-based wings. Wait, so nobody wins? Well, among our remaining candidates, the most realistic has to be the one with the biggest wings in relation to their weight. And the winner is the Hungarian horntail from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
Oh,
it has
shit.
4 limbs, a keel to hold its muscles, and the biggest wings in relation to its weight. Now, whether or not you could ride it, we could get into that, but we don't want this video to drag on.
So I guess
Did I just hear a clawsome pun?
Hey Matt, what brings you over to Minute Earth from the extra credits side of the internet?
Well, Julian, you got me thinking.
What? No. Okay. You didn't get me thinking. Oh, so yeah, no, we just need to get those big boy wings, big boy chests, big girl chests, and I don't know, yeah. Okay. Yeah, sorry, we kind of got lost there. But now we're doing the thing. Okay, we're gonna, let's see here. Let's see if we can rapid fire. Maybe a little bit of this. A little bit of love in your heart. A little bit of love. Oh, hell yeah. Fuck me. Like, can we, like, get rid of this? Or, like, yeah, if I crush it. Hold on. Maybe I can actually do that. Here, hold up, guys. Hold up, y'all. Yeah, if I crush it. There we go. Let me get that big boy. Big person text. Fuck it. Dragon, symbolism, and meaning. Let's throw on some decent music here. Fuck it, let's go back to the fantasy stuff. The fantasy stuff was decent. I liked it. Alright. Alright. Let's go! What do dragons symbolize? The dragon has become the enemy, evil, and reincarnation of the devil in Christianity during the last millennia. In China, this mythical creature has believed to have existed in the form of a prehistoric monster living in the Yangtze River. In Egypt, the dragon was thought to be associated with the crocodile. It was also the symbol of water, cloud, rain, floods, and sin, or evil. I thought, like, also, like at least, like, we found out, like, China was all about, like, yeah, no, like, dragons bring good luck. In Christian art, the jaws of hell were depicted as the dragon with open jaws spewing out flames. Dragons have also been linked to fire and hence passion. Blech. In China, the dragon took on spiritual significance. It was linked to water, which can be good and evil when it causes floods. Oh, which can be good and evil when it causes floods. Soon the dragon came to be linked to the greatest blessing, rain, giving the blessing of the rain gods. In many parts of the world, the dragon symbol stands for sovereignty, royalty, and power. It is also symbolic of floods, clouds, and rains. In the East, dragons have different symbolic meanings based on their colors. A yellow dragon is most revered. It is essence of divine, manifesting power. The blue dragon symbolizes the vital spirit of water. The dragon also has the power of transformation and invisibility. Oh, I didn't know the Native Americans had a symbolism for dragons. Some Native American tribes had legends about a dragon-like creature called the Thunder Lizard. This may have been inspired by the Native Americans' discovery of dinosaur bones. Native tribes along the coast of California told stories about dragons and their role in the formation of the earth by a dragon and a god. Before the present earth was formed, two gods, Nagacho and Thunder, created the earth and put rocks, flowers, clouds, and fire. But soon it rained and flooded everything. All living things got washed away in the floods, and everything became dark. The earth dragon then flew from Nagacho, and its back flew what? The earth dragon then flew with Nagacho on its back when it walked under the ocean and formed ridges and islands. Then Nagacho applied clay between the dragon's horns and created grass, mountains, hills, and forest. He then grew acorns, seaweed, abalones, mussels, and other foods for humans. Later, he created the Native Americans as the first people on Earth. These people then changed into their animal namesakes. In Arnold Krubat's Native American autobiography, and on an anthology, the other describes the dragon as an evil symbol that would devour the children born to women. One woman, the mother of the native hero Apache, successfully hid her baby in the cave. Later, Apache grew up and killed the dragon with his arrows. Cool. Cool stuff. Mainly, okay, with different colors. So then, I guess, yeah, what do the different colors of dragons symbolize? What do the different colors of dragons mean? Basic dragon information, dragon colors, symbolism, and art myths, so its symbolism is clearly affects dragon and serpents. Color and shapes are fundamental building blocks of vision, which is why color exists. Color closely associates. Okay, now we talked about color. Come on now. The color of a particular dragon may mean absolutely nothing. A Komodo dragon isn't green because the color symbolizes about the species, art and myth, style. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Come on. Oh, that's it? All right, well, fuck me then. Green with envy, extreme. In a black mood, feeling blue, seeing red. Off color, yellow belt. What the fuck? I thought I think, yeah, we just gotta go. Black is an absent color, -1. These guys are fucking with me right now. Oh shit. Oh, what is this? Oh, your dreams. Ooh. Dragon meaning and symbolism. What does a dragon symbolize? A dragon, a legendary creature, symbolizes protection, success, wisdom, loyalty, fearlessness, strength, balance, and immense possibility. So me. Ah ha ha ha. Ah. Being the master of all four elements: fire, water, earth, and wind. It also embodies primordial power. Having a dragon as your spirit totem animal. Having a dragon as your spirit guide means you are fierce and confident in everything you do. You never hesitate to speak the truth. You may turn dangerous for those who are not in your good books. Okay. You are passionate with an intent wisdom that enables you to think, speak, and act readily. You do not waste your energy on inconsequential things and thrive to triumph under all circumstances. You like going with the tide and also nourishing a humorous soul. Okay, that's like a totally left field thing. What the fuck? Like, what does that mean? Like, no, you like going with the tide and also nourishing the souls, but you never hesitate to speak the truth. You are passionate. You do not waste your energy on inconsequential things. But you do, you go with the tide. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, stands for protection. Yeah. As a spirit, and then in dreams may either reflect your personality or signify some important occurrence in your life ahead. Yeah, what does, oh shit, cool. These are different analysis of dragon dreams, ranging from reflecting your personality to being a comment upon some occurrence in your life, or an indication towards some upcoming event. Ooh. A fire-breathing dragon. Points to either your uncontrollable anger or your knowledge about rejuvenation and rebirth. Fighting or killing a dragon, you may overcome your shyness or have managed to keep your anger in check. Dragon attacking you, warning for you to be prepared to face forthcoming trouble. Flying dragon. A flying dragon symbolizes having no power over one's problems. Riding a dragon, success is coming your way. A sleeping dragon, soon you will learn things about yourself you don't know of before. A vacant dragon's den, you'll be facing lots of obstacles in your way to achieve your goals. A den with the dragon inside, you will overcome all obstacles to reach your goals. Being scared by the dragon's sudden appearance, a warning of some coming domestic issue. A snake turning into a dragon. Someone close to you will be instrumental for you to achieve true success. Ooh, different colored. Green, your hardworking nature. Red, your sexuality and intimacy. So if it's a red riding if I'm riding a red dragon, I'm gonna fuck. Like, good. Okay, cool. Points to either uncontrollable anger or knowledge of rejuvenation or rebirth. I want to see a red fire-breathing dragon. Points to either your uncontrollable sex anger No, never mind. Fighting or killing, having overcome your sex, your shyness of sex. Sorry, now I'm just like thinking of like just trying to combine these now. Blue, you're into like your wisdom, your uncontrollable anger for impending danger. White, your spiritual rebirth. Golden, brown, yellow, brown. Wealth, power, and prosperity. Pale yellow, cowardness and envy. Well. According to ancient Chinese, a dragon stands for energy, good luck, and heroism, nobility, courage, vitality, and happiness. A jade dragon signifies happiness, fertility, and immortality. You'll be fucking and you won't die, and it will always be happiness if you are a jade dragon. In Japanese, it says the mythical Japanese dragon Ryu, commonly betrayed by his 3 claws, is thought to be the male counterpart of a phoenix, representing the perfect balance needed for happy marriage. So all my phoenixes out there, go find yourself a dragon. Ryu also stands for the symbol of wealth, power, and often associated with the gods of rain and thunder. Celtic. A dragon is believed to have specific attributes on the basis of the element it is associated with. Like a fire, a dragon symbolizes creativity, reasoning powers, and leadership, while a water dragon stands for depth and passion. An earth dragon embodies power and riches, and the air dragon represents insight and inspiration. Greek and European. According to the Greek mythology, dragons are often the guardians of some great treasure, hoarders basically, with stories of dragons slaying heroes like Apollo, Cadmus, and Perseus. Stories of dragon slaying heroes. That is okay. Thank goodness you got that hyphen, because I thought it was dragon slaying these heroes, but no. In general, European folklore looked upon dragons as symbols of ferocity and wickedness. Well, there you go. Not bad. All right. Let's see here. What does the U2? What do dragons symbolize? Check it out.
Welcome to Deja Dream.
Woo! What the fuck? What we got here?
.com. What does the dragon symbolize and why you must pay attention to it?
Oh God.
When we talk about spirit animals, we tend to refer to creatures that actually
Oh hell
exist.
no! This ain't a video. This is a talking picture. Come on. Oh, I don't want to dive into 20 minutes of this. Crash Course.
Hey there, I'm Mike Rignetta. This is Crash Course Mythology, and today we continue our look at mythical creatures with one of the most popular beasts of all time.
Woo!
Dragons. And also serpents, but mostly dragons. Find your thatched roof cottages and get ready for some burninating.
Pog!
To talk about dragons, we gotta start with snakes.
Ah.
In myth, snakes often serve a function similar to more terrifying creatures. They're etymologically similar too. In fact, the Latin word Draco is used for both dragons and snakes. In the Judeo-Christian tradition,
Don't make me pull out my fucking Draco, bro. Pulling out a gun, homie? No, I'm pulling out a fucking dragon. How about that?
the most important serpent is that apple-shilling, well, snake from the Garden of Eden. Fun fact, he didn't really start out as a snake. He had legs until the Lord punished him by making him slither on his belly. No more scampering for that guy. In the Babylonian stories of creation, we learn about the enormous snake Tiamat, which we've mentioned before. Across the ancient Near East, we find a number of snakes associated with goddesses: Ishtar in Mesopotamia, Wadjet in Egypt, and even Athena in Greece, when she wasn't hanging out with owls. Somewhere along the way, though, snakes start sort of morphing into dragons. Not literally, that would be dope though. I mean in their stories. Babylon had guardian dragons called Mushushu with a serpent's head and body, the front feet of a lion, and a poisonous scorpion's tail. In biblical Babylon, King Nebuchadnezzar kept a dragon in the temple of the god Bel and suggested that Daniel, a noble youth of Jerusalem, worship it. Daniel said that he preferred to worship the Lord and that he could kill that dragon even without a weapon.
There you go.
Daniel killed it by feeding it cakes of boiled pitch, fat, and hair, which made it explode.
Like, what the hell? So no, eat it. Damn. My dude was munching on that. Jeez. He was munching on that. Oh, hello, me. All right, Dang. It looks it looks like he's pulling out of his tongue.
For this mess, the king threw Daniel into the lion's den. In the Persian Book of Kings, the hero Rustem kills a dragon that can make itself invisible. He does this with the help of his trusty horse, Raksh. According to the long epic poem, when Raksh saw the strength of its massive body bearing down on Rustem, he laid back his ears and sank his teeth into the dragon's shoulders. He tore at the dragon's flesh, and the lion-like Rustem was astonished at his ferocity. Dragons play a significant role in Welsh mythology.
How are you gonna go back to your, like, dragon bros and be like, dude, what the fuck happened? I thought you were gonna kill that Raksha guy. So I don't want to talk about it, dude. It's like, is that a fucking bite mark on your shoulder? No, just his horse bit me. Like, what? What? Bite back. And just, it hurt. It fucking hurt. It's like, bro, just go back and kill the dude. You're hungry. Like, I know. Just, I don't know. Put me in a bum mood. I don't know. I don't know what to talk about. Just don't tell anyone else. Yeah, sure.
As well. Wales even has a red dragon on its flag. And this isn't just any dragon. It appears in the nation's cultural epic, the Mabinogion. Ages ago, the red dragon was living peacefully on the British Isles. And then, one day, an all-white dragon invades and attempts to seize control of Britain. The red dragon defends its territory, and the two become locked in a fierce battle. The noise of their fighting is terrible. It causes crops to fail and women...
Nah. Wow. A white entity coming by and colonizing another area. Pretty good storytelling.
To miscarry, so the British King Llwyd digs a huge
Llwyd
pit and fills it with mead. It turns out that dragons, at least British ones, can't resist mead, and so they drink the pit dry and fall into a deep sleep. With the two beasts unconscious, Llwyd and his men rush to imprison them. Over in England, St. George...
Bro, what the fuck happened? Like, I thought you were gonna go kick that one white dragon's ass. So yeah, well... Bro, you know what the humans did? So what do? They brought out fucking mead, bro. Like, no! Did you leave it? Like, no, we fucking drank it and I got fucked up. And just like, all right, well, fuck me, that's a rough one, dude. I didn't, yeah. Like, we both stopped fighting right then and there and it was awful.
George is famous for slaying a dragon, though the story takes place in Cyrene, likely modern-day Libya. There, the country is being tormented by a dragon, and the only way to appease it is to sacrifice a sheep and a virgin every day. And this goes on for quite some time, but when the king's daughter is the chosen virgin, St. George appears. Seems like maybe he could have shown up a little bit earlier, but in any case, he's here now. He charges the...
Look at them blades right now. You got a delt and shit. Fuck. Hey man, whoever painted that picture, like, no, I got your back. I'm looking at my dude down here. He's ripped. Look at the nuts on that dude too. And artists were always horny. Artists were always horny.
The dragon and
Look
he
at the
wounds it.
Look at the horse's ass. Like everybody's got ass in this photo right now. Like even the bushes look like ass. Damn.
With a lance. Then he asks the princess for her garter and throws it around the dragon's neck. After this, the dragon is so docile that it follows the princess back to the capital, where St. George kills it in the town square after making all of the people promise to convert to Christianity. Man, making all of the people promise to convert.
Like, no, man, I got a story for you. Motherfucker, like, you know how the humans are. They hook me up, eat a couple virgins, got a couple lamb chops and stuff like that. Real chill. And so, yeah. So, yeah, motherfucker came by and had like a kick-ass battle with the dude. Motherfucker throws his wife's girl on me. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, he's going to let me smash. So I go to follow his wife. And the fucker fucks me up. He kills me. So no, I gave him, don't worry, I whooped his ass pretty hard. Like, dude, there's a painting of you in 4K of his horse about to ram you. Is that your asshole? Is that his asshole right there? What is up with artists and ass right now? Holy shit. Look at that horse. He's like, I'm gonna fuck you. Look at his face. He's like, ow, shit. No, please don't. Oh my gosh.
To Christianity. Man, sometimes mythological stories feel a lot like Mad Libs. George defeated a dragon with a garter and got the peasants to respect my butt. Hey, Stan, come on. Nearby in Germany, we meet another famous dragon, Fafnir, who actually started out life as a dwarf prince. In German mythology, Fafnir and his brother Regan kill their father, the dwarf king, to steal his gold. Then Fafnir takes the gold from his brother and turns into a dragon to guard it. Fafnir is killed and his crimes avenged by the great hero Sigurd, aka Siegfried. No word on whether he used a giant ice spear or brought Fafnir back to life as Ice Fafnir. Also, quick aside, if you've pulled a caper that requires you to transform into a dragon, things probably aren't gonna turn out well for you. We can find even more tales of dragons and some of a slightly different variety by moving to Asia. According to Li Huihyang and Daming An, authors of the Handbook of Chinese Mythology, the dragon is the controller of the rain, the river, the sea, and all other kinds of water, a symbol of divine power and energy, great helper of heroes and bearer of God.
There's a woman like praising to the god. Just like, please, dear Lord Dragon, if you, just for this once, for at least for this weekend, to help me get wet so my husband doesn't feel like he's inadequate, which he is, but just for this weekend, just real quick, of course, like water the crops, but also, water these fucking crops, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, how about that?
Gods and demigods. To see these Chinese dragons in action, we're going to look at a story of creation for dragons and humanity alike in the thought bubble. Long ago, the earth was divided into 5 parts.
But then everything changed.
Birds lived in the east, ruled by the phoenix. Beasts lived in the south, under their king the tiger. The west was home to insects, ruled by the bee. And the north was occupied by fishes and shrimp, under the benign rule of the giant turtle. A monkey with 6 arms and 3 heads lived in the center, and one by one the kings of the other 4 regions would visit this monkey and have sex with her. Eventually, the monkey became pregnant. She gave birth to 99 eggs. All of the eggs, except the biggest one, were stolen by the kings of the other 4 realms. The monkey guarded that last egg until it hatched. And out of this egg came the python. His mother ordered him to retrieve the other 98 eggs, and so off he went on his quest, defeating and devouring all of the birds, beasts, insects, fishes, and shrimp that got in his way. But as he ate all that protein, the python changed appearance. He grew wings. His head turned into a bull's head with deer.
Dude, what shit were they smoking back then? Oh my gosh. Holy shit. Like they said. They said, no. Like, no. You got the whole like origin fucked up, my dude. Literally, we're broken into 5 divisions. The insects, the sea, the tiger, and the phoenix. And then, like, I'm talking hot ass monkey. Just a monkey. Like, no. Fucking, like, I'm talking 6-limbed, 3-headed, fine ass monkey. And like, no, it doesn't even stop from there. Like, the rulers were just like, like they were wanted to fuck. Then the monkey's kid came up and ate up all her fucking kids, and he was like, fuck the belly rolls, I'm getting wings, motherfucker. And a bull's head and antlers, and what else?
Changed appearance. He grew wings. His head turned into a bull's head with deer horns and a pig's mouth. He grew hawk's legs attached to his serpent's torso. He became not a python, but a dragon. The tiger, the bee, the phoenix, and the turtle were so frightened that they returned the other eggs to him without question. The dragon then broke every egg in turn, each one giving birth to a new creature. All of them spread out across the earth except the last 2. Out of those emerged man and woman, and from these 2 people, all of the other humans were born. Thanks, Thought Bubble. So, it's been a while.
Like, you just zoom out, and it's just like a parent's trying to explain how kids are made. Yeah, like now that I think about it, bull's head, antlers. Wow, I never thought of like that's how like the dragon was formed. That's awesome.
While since we've had a nice creation story. Maybe you can see just how different this dragon is from the ones in the Western tradition. The deer horns and the pig mouth are notable, for instance. Chinese dragons have lots of variation. In some stories, the dragon has a horse's head. Its eyes are sometimes those of a rabbit. Sometimes it has the scales of a fish and the abdomen of a clam. Sometimes tiger paws and sometimes eagle claws. The Chinese dragon also has a special relationship to water, which we're going to see in this next story. Once, a black dragon is born to a poor human family in Shandong province, which is a pretty serious shock to his human mother. It is such a shock that when he starts to breastfeed, she faints. And I mean, can you really blame her? When his father comes home and finds his wife unconscious with a strange dragon baby, he grows angry and hits the baby dragon with a spade, cutting off part of its tail. The injured dragon is so upset that he bursts through the roof and flies away.
How much of a ballsy parent do you have to be? Like, I get it. Walk on your wife, cheating on you, somebody's getting hit with a spade. Sure. Valid. You see your wife with the fucking dragon? I'm just like, can I watch? Like real talk. Can I watch? Just saying.
Many stories say that he goes to northeast China and settles in the Black Dragon River, where he becomes the river's god. He takes his mother's name, Li, and becomes Short-Tailed Old Li. Years later, back in Shandong province, Short-Tailed Old Li's mother dies. The dragon flies back to visit her grave, which he does every year on the same date, May 13th, to pay his respects. Each time he returns,
We just missed it.
Rain. And so from then on, he's worshipped as a rain god. Throughout Chinese myths, dragons are associated with rain and storms. Wherever a dragon appears, there are clouds. And because of this, the Chinese develop a number of rituals to get dragons to show up and make it rain during droughts. One of these is to throw a tiger's bone into a pool where the dragon lives. Tigers are the enemies of dragons, and so their bones should irritate them, causing them to fly up wildly out of the pool, thus triggering a storm. If you don't have any tiger bones around, you can also try throwing your garbage into the dragon pool. Dragons are notoriously fastidious.
Get the fuck out of here. No. Some dude just caught his neighbor, like, littering. That's what it was. Just like throwing, like, yeah, you know, we gotta get tiger bone in there, and the neighbor's just like, fuck, I don't have a tiger bone. I don't have a tiger bone. Well, then just, honey, just take the trash out. Like, just say that it's like a bag full of bones or something. About to be like midway, about to fucking toss in. Like, Jim, what the fuck you doing? Just like, no, you didn't hear the new thing. Yeah, no, we're good. Like, yeah, you know how the dragon doesn't like tiger bones, right? Yeah, well, it also doesn't like trash. I mean, you don't like trash, right? Like, no, I don't really like trash. Yeah, no, we should throw it in the lake so we can get fucking, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm doing. Oh, you haven't done that? Oh yeah, no, you need to get there. You need to get done doing that. This motherfucker started pollution. I knew it.
And their inability to deal with the mess could force them to bring rain and wash the pool clean. Dragons are also used as symbols of royal power. From Chinese imperial palaces to British heraldry, kings love to see themselves as harnessing the power of dragons. The Japanese royal family even claimed descent from dragons. Daenerys Targaryen's claim to the Iron Throne stems from her status as the mother of dragons. And yet, there are important differences between dragons in the East and the West. In the West, dragons are almost always monsters with fiery breath, waiting to be offed by heroes or gods.
Man, artists were great back then, weren't they?
Killing a dragon is an important rite.
They were. Holy shit, that looks awesome.
Of passage for many Western heroes, sort of like a violent, scaly bar mitzvah with swords and fire breath. But in Asian myths, dragons are often benign. Yes, they are powerful and fearsome, but they bring rain instead of fire, which is usually great news for agrarian people, at least in moderation. And most uniquely, in Chinese mythology, sometimes it's the dragon that gets to be the hero. Next time, we're going to round out our monster mash with an episode on those witches of Eastwick, those maidens of malevolence, hags. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
There you go. That was a good time. Cool. All right, we kind of knocked that one. So, all right, let's get to the juicy bits. Why do dragons want to eat virgins? So stupid. Why do dragons like virgins? Yeah, let's just go right into it. Query. Outmoded religious beliefs. The followers of the, let's see here. Can I dive more into this? Oh, this is just it. Okay. The followers of great dragon god Yutsisothrexis believe that they need to consume the hearts of virgins in order to keep their fiery pure mamas at bay or something. Hold up. Just the music here. Not only do they believe this for themselves, but the religion commands them to kill any dragons that do not consume virgin hearts. I mean, How dare they? Recently, with the expansion, stop that. With the cellular towers to remote areas, there is a way for atheist dragons to communicate with each other. Get the fuck out of here! How dare you? How dare you? Well, young ladies are more tender, of course, just like the lamb is more tender than mutton. There's really quite sensitive creatures and would hate to leave orphans behind. Orphaning a child is just cruel, so they do much to prefer. What? Oh, I am a dragon. Please listen to me, for I'm misunderstood to a dreadful degree. This ecology, fuck me, what was it called? Ecology. This ecology needs me, and I know my place. But I'm fighting extinction with all my race. Well, I came to this village to better my health, which is ever so poor despite my wealth. But I get no assistance and no sympathy, just impertinent questioning shouted at me. Yes, virgins taste better than those who are not. But my favorite snacks mixed with peril is fraught. For my teeth will decay, my trim go to pot. Yes, virgin tastes better than those who are not. Yeah, well, I'm really... Hold up. Well, I'm really quite kind almost all through the year. Vegetarian ways are now mine out of fear. Oh, yeah. But a birthday needs as sweet as I'm sure you'll agree. And barbecued wenches taste just like candy to me. As it happens, our interests are almost the same. You say I'm really quite skillful at managing my game. Ooh. If I ate just your men, would you excess decline? Of course not. The rest would just make better time. Now the number of babies a women can bear has limits, and that's my pruning done there. An orphan's a sad sight, so when I munch, I'm careful to only eat virgins for lunch. Fuck me, that's awesome. What? No, wait. Oh, please, please tell me I can download it. Come on. Wow, that is wild. Well, there you go. There you go. Wow. That's funny as fuck. Holy shit, that's funny. Oh, I gotta save that link. That's hilarious. See, you just start asking the right questions. And then you got it. Ah! What is that? Oh, fuck. Is that how it nuts? Oh my goodness. That's the beetle right there. Damn. Various attempts to make more biological belief have been made. The ones I remember below. The realistic depiction that in a land fit for heroes, there is no fire. Rather than fire becomes a metaphor. Or acid that melts through. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That, Oh, cool. This is similar to Dragon's Name of the Wind, where dragons are essentially herbivores, giant lizards. The fire is a result of methane gases from their diet. They do not use as a weapon, but rather as a mating display. Their danger comes from the fact that they are large and have impenetrable skin. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Hey. How to become a dragon. Was this just a straight up comic book? Oh no. Depends on which type you want to become. If you want to be draconium, from being eaten by a dragon in Lake. First step, find a seeker. There are dragons in human form. They will take you to Draconia, the nation of dragons, and present you to the king. That'll be me, Gary Freeman. And then you'll be judged as if you were judged by a good. You'll be transformed into a dragon. Your other option is to be accidentally killed by a dragon, which will then cause your rebirth as a dragon. Oh, wow. You mean a KKK leader? Oh boy, no. Okay, listen, for starters, the modern era of dragons wasn't even a ying. A ying? No, it's a thing, you jackass. Until the 16th century. Yet this is the most familiar type of dragon people who believe are dragons. Except that adds lots of things which are not part of dragons until the 20th century at the furthest. Not even dragon legends regarding the type of dragons they claim to be. Okay, dude. So, okay, wait. So if you want to become a dragon, you can take it as a belief or a lifestyle choice, or be part of a community or something. If you want to take further, inject silicone, tattoo yourself, and get lots of plastic surgery. You won't be significantly mightier than average human. In fact, I think people have done that. I think we actually have a link to that. Okay. Sweet. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I immediately love this. I love this. I love this. I absolutely love this. This is amazing. This is amazing.
Who is Tiamat the Dragon Lady?
The Dragon Lady is a former banker, 55. Eva Tiamat Medusa was born a man, now lives as a woman and has undergone extensive surgery to transform into the Dragon Lady.
We're in Houston, Texas.
Sorry, one more time. Just in case if you haven't heard that part. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna try to figure out this person who tried to become transgender dragon. I mean, we're kind of more into the dragon part, but hey, congrats on the transgender part too.
Who is Tiamat the Dragon Lady?
The Dragon Lady is a former banker, 55. Eva Tiamat Medusa was born a man, now lives as a woman and has undergone extensive surgery to transform into the Dragon Lady.
She's getting there.
We're in Houston, Texas, after being called here by an entity known as Tiamat Medusa, after transitioning to a woman and then to a reptile.
She did say Tiamat. I'm just gonna be straight up with that. She did say that. Just saying.
Tiamat.
I fucking love that. I love it. I love it so much. You're really pushing it. I like the beard part of it. I love it. I see the future piercings. Hopefully you
found her true self in another species. As a transgender woman, I can relate to the experience of modifying one's body in order to feel comfortable with yourself. But Tiamat is different.
Tiamat.
Hello.
I'm gonna feel very bad if I'm wrong and she actually said Tiamat, but I just like I'm picking up from D&D terms and what other people have said, and if it's spelled the exact same, Tiamat. I think even she said Tiamat.
How are you, Diane?
Like that's gonna be the number one thing that bothers me in this episode.
May I come into your nest?
Welcome to Oblivion. Welcome to my lair. Come on in.
Thank you.
Oh.
I usually have a wake and bake. I haven't had my wake and bake yet. I was waiting for y'all to get.
Oh shit, that's awesome. Oh, I love her eyes.
here.
Oh, how generous.
So y'all can sit in here and watch me get high.
Yes, please. How is licking a joint shut with 2 tongues?
One thing I haven't tried is to lick 2 papers at one time, but I know I can do it.
Can you move both sides of your tongue independently?
Uh-huh.
I mean, that would be the easiest thing because like I guess like the tongue is the strongest muscle. I mean, it's all muscle. It's like complicated bits, so I think you could figure it out.
Over the last decade, Tiamat has had roughly $70,000 worth of surgery to fulfill her dream of becoming a dragon. What is the list of mods that you've done to your body?
Oh my God, girl. Okay, I'm in no particular order. I have 8 horns on my head. I've had most of my teeth removed. I am in the process of doing a full body head to toe tattoo. I had my ears removed. You know, I'm a serpent dragon and serpents don't have ears. I've had an orchiectomy done. I've had a castration done, basically. You know, my nostrils are up high and to the sides as compared to the human nostrils that are at the bottom.
Oh, I just noticed it, yeah.
I tell people that I don't want to be considered human. I was born into this world where I have to live among and coexist with the human race. First thing I like to do is every morning is take my puppies for a walk.
See, like even like beyond species, we know what's up with dogs. Dogs are the best. Dogs are the best.
And they always know where the leashes are. Where the leashes? Where? Yeah.
They're a handful, huh?
Yeah, I love them. They are my life. When I was a kid, I was an outcast from my family because I was openly gay. So my best friends were animals.
Did you struggle with your gender identity from a young age?
I didn't know what it was to struggle with my gender identity from the time that I was in the 1st grade.
Yeah, because she's going like beyond species. Like I'm, like not to rag on her on an interview. Trust me, I'm not. I'm totally speaking from inexperienced sense here. But like, let's stick to the subject at hand. This person wants to be a different species, which I mean, so far an outstanding success, really.
I knew that I was different. I didn't know that it was a gender identity crisis until later in life.
Like, I'm sorry, but I can just imagine, like, and granted, it's definitely not her. Well, it could definitely not be her, but like, just like coming in, like, because you know, there's a lot of those people who are uppity about their certain gender identities or treating them like titles and stuff like that. So someone would just come in and be like, actually, I am bipolar queer gender, and I don't know, I'm ambidextrous or something like that. Just like throwing all the titles out there and stuff, and just like this beautiful beast comes right in and just says, I'm a fucking dragon. Like your feelings are valid. I understand it, but I mean, like, you don't understand me. Like, I understand your change, and maybe you might be able to understand some parts of it, but man, to feel like you're a different species, that's a lot.
Barbacoa tacos, please.
Do you get bothered if you want to take pictures?
Not really.
Can we do one?
Sure.
So this is the dragon lady I met this morning.
Hanging out at the taco place.
Yes.
That's a good snap.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Before the transformation began, what did you look like to the outside
Oh,
world?
I was a regular get up at 5 in the morning, go to the gym in the morning on the way to work.
That's her? She looks like a Karen. Oh my gosh. Wait. I'm fucking stupid. I'm so sorry. I thought that was her. But no, that's her mom. Even that! Oh my gosh, you Pokemon evolved. Like fucking final form right there. Nice. Dope. I mean, you know, clean shirt. That's a nice shirt. I like the tie too. I like the stash. But hey. I
did my job at
no
the bank.
problems with the current version.
In 1997, I was diagnosed with HIV. When I became HIV...
Okay, come on. Oh my gosh, come on. Like, again. I'm just saying. If anything, you're just a good... Let me just cover all bases. Good-looking specimen. Overall good. I mean, like, as a man, you were good-looking. As a woman, you were good-looking. Now you're just a badass dragon.
I left the banking industry because
that fucking cowboy hat too. Damn.
Of my illness. But because I felt I was going to die, I told myself back then, I refused to die looking like a human. Because throughout my life, humans have treated me so badly to the point where I'm being treated for PTSD right now, and I will be on psych meds for the rest of my life.
Tiamat's HIV diagnosis was the catalyst for her transformation, but her desire to separate herself from humankind began long before that.
I love this dress that a friend of mine gave me.
Wow, Tiamat, this wardrobe is so beautiful.
It is pretty.
Tiamat says that her stepfather was abusive. And
oh my god, okay. I just have to go back. To the fort and I have to know if...
Who is Tiamat the Dragon Lady?
Damn it. Okay, she's right. All right, never mind. Sorry. She's absolutely right. I'm an asshole. Okay, Tiamat.
As a child, she was shunned for her sexuality. She was abandoned by her immediate family at a young age, but at 18, she moved to Houston to try and reconnect with her mother.
I had just arrived into Houston. I was 18 years old, just out of high school. I ended up getting a job working at Transcontinental Trailways. The first night on my job, we were let out at like 11:30 at night. And I remember calling my mom. And I said, well, okay, I'm done with work. Are you going to come get me now? She said, no. I said, oh, I know what's happened. So you can't come get me because your husband doesn't let you. So I hung out outside the bus station, and this man approached me. He asked me what I was doing. I explained the situation to him. He goes, well, I live right across the street. If you would like, you can come spend the night at my place. And I said, okay, I trusted this man. I was raped all night long, repeatedly, by this man and his partner. I was forced to have sex with one guy while being forced to look at the other guy who was across where we were masturbating. I was raped emotionally, I was raped psychologically and physically by these two men.
Oh, hey, Jake had a cake. Hey. Yeah, you know what? No proper way of explaining this. Yeah, we're learning about dragons, and this person, she is becoming a dragon slowly, and she's talking about her story of how she's becoming it. So yeah, that's how it's going. Yeah, no, there's nowhere to even explain it. We're diving right in.
All night long.
Oh my God,
and in the morning, they gave me 75 cents for a bus fare. And that is why I cannot be dying from this world looking like a human. I refuse to die. My physical appearance, as offensive as it might be to some people, I'm okay with that because that is part of the plan. This is my defense mechanism. I want people to not like me because I'm okay not being liked, because that means I don't have to be like you.
Pog.
Before meeting Tiamat, I didn't realize that her motivation to become a dragon was in part a response to past traumas. Body modification as a means of survival is nothing new to me as a transgender woman. But hearing Tiamat's story, I saw how self-transformation and identity go beyond gender. It was clear to me that this was Tiamat's way of taking agency over her life and her body.
My motto is, I am what I am my own special creation. In a nutshell, body modification has saved my life. All right, puppies.
Bye, puppies.
Okay.
Where are we going now?
We're going to the Wabridge Drive Bat Colony, where there's about 300,000 Mexican free-tailed bats.
How are we gonna get there?
Well, we're gonna slither on down there by
All right. Interesting stuff. The well, yeah, like she originally had tattoos, and then what was it? She has horns and placed into her head, and her nostrils are pressed up, eyes are moved because specifically she is a serpent dragon, beard, and of course, you know, the piercings and stuff like that. And then of course eyebrow modifications. I think what was the number? I think like $70,000 were put into it. So yeah. What the fuck? Hold up, let me. Yeah. A lot of stuff there. A lot of stuff to go in to figure that part out. Hold up. I think I got a thing saying that like I just like, what the fuck? Again. Am I going live? Hopefully it goes live. Hold up. Whatever. Fuck YouTube then. All right, screw it. We are hanging out and chilling out on motherfucking. I normally have something to say, but I am fucked for words. Hey, I mean, you know, this is someone that went through something to the point to where they're just saying like, hey, fuck humanity. I mean, that's just how it goes down. But hey. So, let's see here. That is usually how someone becomes a dragon, which is kind of dope. But let's see here. There's still so much to dive into on at least like the whereabouts of certain dragons, the untold truth of dragons mythology. Blade, the dinosaurs. Probably the weirdest thing about dragons is just how many different cultures have their own take on legends of them. Very true. Many paleontologists and historians have proposed that. Let's see. I feel she wants to be. What happened to her will never happen again. I mean, I'm just gonna take her word for it. Mainly just that this is her. That's her coping and almost like a defense mechanism. I would say she sounds cool. That's kind of on your thing. But dragons being originated from Mesopotamia. Yep, we hit up on that. Yep. And Chinese dragons were meant for good and water, meaning for water. Yes, we heard about Greek dragons, early Christians. Oh yeah. Believed in, really believe, yeah. Other types of dragon, never heard? Yeah. Yeah, this is just how. All right, let's see here. What else we got? Dragon Hybrid. Oh, yeah. This guy was awesome. We found a couple things here on at least like Dragons of Celestial and specific podcasts and stuff like that. I wonder, let's see. Let's just go right. Let's see here. Dragons of India, Mythical.
Their kindness. The more vicious ones would supposedly summon giant waves to sweep trespassers off a trail. Or
I know, right on the beginning there, they look like Medusa. Seems like it's a very specific podcast. We don't really have time to look for it. Yeah, you're kind of reaching us on the tail end here. Let's see what let's see what r/dragons have anything to show. Some cool shit. Excuse yourself. Featuring the dragon Chimera and Pokemon. Even Pokemon uses it. Someone made a DJ thing. That's cute as hell. 6-limbed. Couldn't really exist, but only a fantasy. That motherfucker is jacked. Oh, see, that's more of like the OG type stuff. Fantasy. Ooh, cool X-ray type dragon. That's pretty dope. Oh, fuck yeah. That's snow. Holy shit. That's really dope. Dragon for France. Nice. Sweden, I think. United Kingdom. Ireland. Oh, and that's it. Fuck me, look how jacked that thing is. Oh, cute. Cute stuff there. Okay, well, that dude has a concerned look on him. Let's finally look at what Twitter has to have. Hey, Mr. Positive. Sorry, we got shut down on, let's say, am I still live on Twitter, on YouTube? Hopefully I'm live on YouTube. Let's say, am I still live? Oh, yeah, I am. Oh, cool. Oh, like I guess it shut me down when I was like showing the Vice shit. That's weird. That's something I'm gonna have to figure out later on. Let's see here. What does Twitter have to say about dragons in this day and age? Ooh, shit. Ooh, look at this artwork. Some dragon armor. Ooh. I love it when artists do renditions of dragons, like more rougher looking than just like scaled look, like it's like it's actually a part of it. Oh, that's cool as hell. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, that's cute. Someone made a yarn. Yarn dragon. Blue dragon. Cool. Let's see here. Ooh. Oh, hey. Check this out. What was it? This person helped me out on one of my previous episodes, actually. A very smart person, looks up a lot of interesting things and stuff. St. George Slaying the Dragons. 1470 by Carlo Trevelli. Art, public domain art, dragons, 15th century. Look at that bad boy. Ah, oh my god. Through the mouth into the throat. Oh shit. Look at the balls on that dude. He's like, oh, not my balls. Look at that. There's a whole thing going down here. Oh no, you guys missed it. Like we were straight up talking about balls. Balls, like a lot of these like art renditions kept showing like a bunch of crazy stuff about it, but I know it's gorgeous. I don't know about the ball stuff, but hey, yeah, but no. TTL, great person, very smart person. Let's see here. Let's see here. I think that'll about do it. Yeah. Seems like the modern day people like drawings about dragons and stuff like that. Wait, this was a legit dragon? Even the dragon's got balls. I knew it. Everyone's got balls in this. Do you see the humans' balls? No. That's wild. But hey, you know what, TTL? You got a good eye for art. Thank you. Well. Hey, y'all. You know what? It's been real. It sucks that you guys were able to come in at the last bit, but hey, I'm glad you guys were able to show up. We got to experience some balls. That was hilarious. But hey. What was it? Mr. Positive, you're able to come on down on the Twitch side. We're about to raid somebody and see who we want to jump onto and support and say hi to and all that mumbo jumbo. Oh yeah, we might hit the six-figure dev guys. These are really good guys here too. I'm gonna go ahead and head on over to their stream and see how they're doing.
To the next level. That's why I'm getting confused about.
Oh my. Good stuff. Good guys. I think you guys have a good time. But hey, we had ourselves a good time. Another good stream. And look at this. That's the last educational thing that we have on mythical creatures and stuff. On next month, we will be covering. What do I got? What do I have? What the hell am I going to be talking about? Let's look at the schedule here. Schedule that I might have. No, I should have something. Jeez, come on. Let's see here. Untitled, get started, notes. Let's see here. I think we're diving into technology. I'm actually doing a little bit of reiteration on an old topic of mine back in the YouTube days and stuff. Oh, okay, here we go. June is the month of technology, and we are going to be covering computers next month. That is what we're going to be covering. It's going to be super exciting, but I have an announcement that some of you probably don't know. We are playing D&D. So I'm super excited for all of us to come through and stuff like that. I'm excited for you guys to be a part of it. and we're gonna have ourselves a good time. I will see you Thursday, 7 to 9, and we're gonna play some D&D. We're gonna figure out ourselves some dragons. But hey, you guys have yourself a good one. My name is Professor Void. Later.